The opposition blames the government for inflation and accuses them of mismanagement. The government replies that they do not have control of external factors like the costs of goods and shipping, far less the international crises that disrupt supply chains. No matter which political party is in power, the story is approximately the same. This raises the question, can any government of a small state actually guide and influence its economy, given the power of external factors? Economist Hamilton Stephen says small island governments matter more than most people give them credit for.
I would say political leadership is important in terms of how we navigate the challenges that we may face externally. We may not be able to control costs and those external factors that seem to affect our performance so greatly, but certainly how we adjust internally becomes important, and that requires astute political leadership.
According to Stephen, recent experience has provided a deep contrast between Saint Lucia's economic management and those of other countries in the region and the world.
The COVID experience was probably one of our deepest and sharpest recessions, okay? And the recovery has been equally sharp, which is fantastic. Our recovery has been more rapid than our regional counterparts. Just as the effect on our economy was deeper than most, our recovery has been faster than most. And I would credit government policy with that recovery.
It is a bold statement, especially in a country so deeply divided by partisanship. But Stephen insists that the facts support his assertion.
We were able to manipulate the fiscal stance, that is government's framework of taxes and subsidies, to protect consumption, give persons some employment protection, if you may, given what we saw happening in the labor market. So people were able to maintain a level of consumption which they would not have otherwise been able to had we not seen that increase in subsidies and that reduction in taxes. At the moment, Saint Lucia's tax to GDP ratio is about 18%, 18.5%, which is the second lowest in the Eastern Caribbean. That means our fiscal policy is very accommodative. It creates space for persons to seek employment and to invest. And that was very important in accelerating the recovery. And the preference for that combination, or the stance of the fiscal stance, really depends on astute political leadership. So you need political leadership that understands that dynamic and can make decisions in a manner that would cushion the fall and create conditions to rise from the ashes. And I think we have done that extremely well.
Stephen's analysis coincides with the visit of the governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to St. Lucia. Choice News Now is working to secure an exclusive interview with the governor, just as the ECCB projects 5.2% growth for St. Lucia, even as the government aims to boost that number to 7%. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seaflay.